hello people again. If you don't see the video in the background, we move the T. Okay, let's get started. So, if you see, I'm on Google, because this could be a new series telling you about dinosaurs. I know, we're going to start with the carnivore. But what? So I thought I would start off with the Carnotaurus, because I know how to type it in. And then there it is, Carnotaurus. So we're going to look at some images. We're going to start from the beginning. So we see about Carnotaurus. See, this creature had 2 horns. And usually dinosaurs have a longer snout like this. Yeah. But and then they had all these spikes and stuff. If you're wondering what time they probably lived at, it was probably the late Cretaceous. This one lived at. Now you see those tiny arms. You can see some stuff down here. It was probably, there's a toy. Like about, I don't know how big, but I don't know, like maybe about 10, I don't know. You can see it right there. You can kind of get them. And then, this is from a movie called Dinosaur. If you're really into Carnotaurus, iguanodon, dinosaurs working together, and you're looking like for a dino movie for your kid, you should watch Dinosaur. Yeah, it's a really good movie. I watched it. If you're into lemurs, like I am, you should watch it because it has some, like, lemurs. They call themselves monkeys, kind of. But if you buy it, you'll see it says lemurs in it. So, yeah. Whoa. What the heck, people? That is awesome. That's supposed to be just a picture. People, this is awesome. You see that? It's moving. So I guess you can see how it moves. So you see it was this fast and stuff. Okay, that's probably gonna take. You see Carnotaurus, tiny arms. It was kind of fast, I guess you could say. Kind of fast. Now Carnotaurus, Noah here, this crazy creature, also had some cool things about it. If I can find a good picture for you guys. For you to demonstrate. Oh, there we go. So Carnotaurus basically was a dragon. Whoa. With horns. Let's get Google up again. Sorry, people. So you can see Carnotaurus. There we go. There's a page about it there. Oh, look at that. That's awesome. So cool. Now think about Carnotaurus. It wasn't in Jurassic Park. I know. That's kind of disappointing to people. Heard some people like saying, why can't you put Carnotaurus? Carnotaurus! They really wanted Carnotaurus. So I think that's a thing they should do. Add Carnotaurus. Now in that series arc, if you keep watching that, I'm probably going to team up Carnotaurus. That's not the real size. Probably gonna get to seeing Carnotaurus and Timian. If you stay tuned into that. Okay. There's the picture of Ark without Carnotaurus. So there's not a lot of stuff left to talk about except its horns and its bite. So you see, its horns. That's like the most familiar thing about Carnotaurus. Now, if we think about Carnotaurus, those horns there that we see are probably, or if I can find a good picture about it. Well, I really can't right now, but for headbutting, like Triceratops, they thought. They thought it headbutted. So that means, like imagine these are so, like, they would do that, like kind of like this picture, kind of get a demonstration. Now, let's see. Here's some drawings that people have made. You see, people have drawn Carnotauruses. There's the walking one. Cool Spinosaurus rock. That was great. Okay. So that little thing happened. Carnotaurus. Well, you see, headbutting and stuff. The last thing I really want to talk about Carnotaurus. They'll probably introduce everyone about Carnotaurus. Well, some people. I bet some people are really into Carnotaurus. And they really want to see what the mouth is about. Now, the mouth doesn't have much to talk about. But a little thing that we do need to talk about the mouth. Scientists think that the Carnotaurus probably was all those teeth. Whoa. You can just go back. There. So we think Carnotaurus, probably that bite, would probably, you see, it would probably weaken it up, is my best guess. You see, it would probably, like here in the movie, it was chasing after a Triceratops, and then its bite would probably get it so weak, it would probably walk off, like, oh no, ugh, and then fall down and give up, and then the Carnotaurus could eat it. Because I don't think it didn't have a really good grabbing mouth. I don't really think like. Now the last thing I really want to talk about that doesn't really have to do with the Carnotaurus that you don't see at all. Actually, two, because I just realized. The tail. You're like, with those tiny arms. How can it walk around? How can it walk around with those tiny arms on two legs? How can it balance? And then we go to the tail. On a lot of animals, this happens. The tail actually uses it for balance. It uses the tail for balance. I was like, what is that tail for? That's like waste of time. Adding the tail. So there's that. And now another thing that you probably maybe saw in a couple pictures. They were kind of impacted, I think. We're not sure. Wait, what is in that picture? It's like a Chinese person. So I think that they might have made it. Right here. They both used it to get that guy. Okay, no, that's kind of disgusting. Now look, and this picture's a good. See, you see they headbutted, and they would probably mate, and like a big family. Basically, is mating. So mating is basically marrying. And they probably worked in packs together. You can see in here. Pretty disgusting. Ew. But you see the Carnotaurus, to be honest, pretty cool. One of the weirdest dinosaurs to probably live. Because short snout, like a dinosaur, kind of like, just like T-Rex kind of had a longer one. All those spikes, horns there, tiny eyes, tiny little hands. The thing I didn't mention is the tiny arms. Had 1, 2, 3, 4 claws on it. T-Rex and Carnotaurus had smaller arms than T-Rex. I was like, Gah! And she looks like this. So I had smaller arms. They think that's weird. Let's do that again. It's like a cartoon one or something. What's this one? See, they also might have stopped mating. You see, they're like the bite. You can't really see them eating. Is that a Carnotaurus? Is that like a game where you kind of mix like a Carnotaurus or something? This one I've seen a couple times. I think, I'm not very sure. I'm not sure, but it might be from Ice Age. I don't know. It just kind of reminds me. I'll tell you why. That really reminds me of Scrat. When he ate a corn. She loves it. That's the Carnotaurus. Like from the dinosaur one, I think, but no Carnotaurus in that. I think that's later when they might have been going for. I don't know. So let's just say, oh, I'm really excited we got to see Carnotaurus. There's a couple things I just want to tell you about, some other pictures. Carnotaurus. Bye-bye, guys. See you later. Bye!